Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I've still got some grass in the foreground here, so let me just take that away. And I've only just spontaneously decided to do this just then because I'm not wearing like a full face of makeup, but I think that that's sometimes good because sometimes when I see other influencers, like bigger influencers doing videos on YouTube, I see people asking them to do videos without a full face of makeup to encourage younger girls to film. So I'm like, that is what I'm doing now. I'm encouraging and uplifting young girls with like lower self-esteem to show you that if I can film without makeup, then so can they. So can you. All right, so any ages, if you want to see filming, wait, what? Sorry, anyway, basically I'm just saying like, film if you want to. I think this is an appropriate pose for my topic of choice today. So I'm going to be talking about OnlyFans and making content on OnlyFans and trying to help people who have not yet gotten into it, people who are into it, and people who want more tips. This is more like in your face. This is the value I'm going to provide. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, read between the lines to find the value. It's like straight up value. Here you go. Like step-by-step guide. Like do this, and you'll get this. Normally I don't like doing that stuff because everyone's different, you know, like what works for one person may not work for another person. But in saying that, this is what has worked for me, and I feel that some of this is actually strong advice, like it's chef's kiss advice that I would like to know as a younger person. Like, had I been younger, would have been good to get some of me back then, if that makes sense. Okay. So, tip number 1 is when you are making content on OnlyFans, I guarantee you will get people telling you all sorts of discouraging stuff, mostly out of jealousy or trying to bring you down because they are not confident enough to do this, trying to degrade you and trying to tell you that you are bringing feminism back, like you're setting women back because you're basically allowing yourself. Oh, there's a plane. There's always a bloody plane. I'm gonna throw a tantrum. Where? Just wait for this plane to fuck off. We'll just do like the plane sounds with the plane. Vroom, vroom. So the plane is mostly gone. By the way, I am wearing pants. They're red. Keep watching if you want to see my pants. Okay, so yeah, people are going to tell you that you're setting women back, that you're like yeah, people are gonna like make it, like people are gonna get on their high horse and they're gonna be like, you're setting back women, your choice is affecting the choices other women have made, like you're like a bad person because you're basically taking money in exchange for being objectified. And my advice for that one is that's completely wrong. Your choice, your body. Do you know what I mean? And the main argument against those people is the concept of consent. 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 Which means you get to choose. Like literally what I just said. You get to choose what you do. That's the difference. Okay? So that's tip 1. is like, don't listen to other people. You decide for yourself. Tip 2 is related to tip 1, because tip 2 is be 100% authentic about what you want to do. Only do what you want to do. Because if you're saying, yeah, I'm the one consenting, I'm the one who has the choices, it's my body. Excuse me, I just burped. Confirmation burp. But if you, oh my God. If you are saying that it is your choice, then you need to stick to that, and you have a responsibility to yourself to only provide content that you want to provide. Okay. In saying that, you can try things. If you don't know whether you're going to enjoy making a certain type of content, then you can by all means try it and not feel bad about it, and then go, well, you know what? That wasn't for me. Or, yep, I loved that. I'm going to keep doing it. But if you make content that you're not comfortable with, and you get that gut feeling where you're like, oh my God, I don't feel right, this isn't right, I don't like this, and you keep going, then you are going to feel bad about it later, and you might end up resenting the person who asked for that content. So you always need to have clear boundaries. And like, you know, if you do something that you're not comfortable with and you don't realize until later, don't feel bad about it. Forgive yourself and move on. And you can be like, okay, well, that's a boundary that I didn't know I had. Now I know that I have that boundary, and I'm not going to cross that again. So it's actually a really good way to experiment and try things. And that kind of leads into tip 3, which is like, don't make the content just for the money or for the views. Like, definitely be aware of that, but make the content for you, and the filming side of it, it's just a little perk that you happen to be filming it. Do you know what I mean? Because that way it comes across as more authentic, and you will enjoy it more if you genuinely enjoy making the content. So it's like, look for opportunities for making that content. If you're with someone, maybe ask them, hey, do you feel comfortable filming this? If you're just by yourself and you want to take some photos, just be like, wow, this is actually a good opportunity for content. And then just take some extra photos with less clothes on or whatever. It doesn't even have to be that. Do you know what I mean? Heaps of girls are making bank by just wearing full outfits and not even stripping. It's fully up to you what you do, because it's about you. So tip 4 is, do not be afraid, like, be brave, charge people for what you believe. Charge people for what you believe the content is worth. Because there's always going to be people out there wanting what you're making. I like that phrase, what you seek is seeking you. So there's going to be people out there that desire you for you. And that's who your people are. Like, that's who your tribe is. That's the great opportunity we have with like social media, is you get to be more authentic than you would working for a big company. Because you're working for yourself, it's your rules, it's your body, it's your show. So you get to choose, and then the people who like your content will naturally gravitate to that. So you don't need to be fake. You can just be you. And you can trust that the people who like your content are going to like you for you and only want to see you doing what you want to do. So if you do force the content, it's going to be really obvious, because subconsciously people can pick up on micro expressions and things. And if you're just doing it for a reason that's not authentic to you, Oops, I just looked at the timer for ages. Sorry. No, but like if you don't make content that's authentic, I can't remember what I was going to say anyway, whatever. Let's just go on to the next tip. So the next tip is PPV messages. I would highly, highly, highly recommend, cannot recommend highly enough, PPV messages, which are pay-per-view messages, which is where you send content directly to someone's inbox and they pay you for that to be able to see it. This is how I make most of my money, aside from the recurring subscription, because I feel like in Australia especially, people don't like tipping. They kind of almost hate tipping. I think I was looking through my stats the other day, and throughout the whole time that I've been on OnlyFans, I've only made like $40 from tips. And this is the same in strip clubs as well, like in Australia anyway. People don't like tipping, I don't know. But yeah, you need to get in their inbox, and people will be willing to pay for it. So don't be afraid to charge for what you believe it's worth, because people are going to pay for it. Oh yeah. And I think we're going to do one more tip. And the last tip is, even though you want to make lots of good PPV content, you also want to be doing free content as well, because that goes with the rule of reciprocity, which is where if you do something for someone, they're more likely to want to give back to you. So if you give out free content and you always update your profile with heaps of content, like you don't have to post every day. I like to post something every 2 days. And there's also a feature which allows you to post in advance. So you don't have to get on there every 2 days and be posting. You can prepare posts in advance and post them and have them just like automated. And yeah, if you keep that going, people will be excited to see your page, and they're more likely to buy your PPV content if you've given them free content. So those are the tips I had for you. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'm wearing pants. So we're wearing pants here. We are wearing pants. Wearing pants. All right. Love you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope that helps. And feel free to leave a comment. If I missed anything, let me know what I missed. And like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.